Halftime here of the boys basketball game. Newell Fonda on top of South Central Calhoun, 32-20. Let's talk girls basketball right now with head coach Dave Birks. And Coach, you and I were talking here during the break. You guys lose by 10 tonight with that loss, much closer than a 10-point loss.
Well, we had it, we had cut it down to 3 at about I think about a 2:45 mark, and he went into a delay. And their point guard Renee Manaman, I tell you, I'm very, very impressed with her. She had 28, but just how she handled things, she is really good, and that was the difference in the game. But other than her, they had one girl in double figures, and then nobody had 5. So I thought our defense was really good. We held them to 52, and they averaged 70-some. So no problem there, and we just got out of control a little bit on offense, turned it over just a few too many times. And you're playing, I told them at halftime, you're playing number 3 rated team in the state. Every possession is so critical, and attribute some of that to Newell Fonda defense. They play good defense and got a great point guard, and that makes a tough combination.
It certainly does, Dave. Early before the ball game tonight, you were telling me how you wanted to not allow Manaman to kind of get everybody else going along with herself. How did you feel? Looked like in the first half you guys really did a good job on that pick up top of kind of stepping out and flashing out at her and not allowing her to drive. Second half, it looked like at times, though, she was able to kind of get the ball to the hole a little bit more.
Well, I tell you, she didn't get others involved. We kind of accomplished that, but there again, she's good enough. She took over, and again, that's just a hard girl to defend. She's got so many weapons, and but like I said, we shut everybody else down and held them to 52. We just couldn't score 53.
Dave, how did you feel like you handled their full court pressure? It looked to me like you guys maybe forced them to come out of it at times tonight.
Yeah, we really didn't have much trouble with the full court press, I hate to say. We had a little more trouble in a half court. Just we'd get the ball in the corner or get it on the side and try and get it out of there, and ended up turning it over a few times. And we had a couple offensive boards and got it out and pushed it down the floor and turned it over. And we had 3 open layups we missed. So again, it just against such a good team, those opportunities for easy scores you got to capitalize on, and we didn't. So.
Dave, so have we seen this character out of your ball club all year? Down 10 in the fourth quarter against the third-ranked team, #1 in a couple of polls, but they still step up, come back, cut it down to 3. This is a young group. You really don't have many upperclassmen playing. A lot of sophomores kind of taking lead roles, and they don't seem to panic.
No. They tell you, there's a lot of heart there. Those kids, they won the. Most of those kids were involved in the conference championship volleyball, and they use those same attributes for basketball, and like I said, a lot of character, a lot of heart there, and that's what you like to see, and we just gotta polish a few things, and we become a very good team.
Coach, you and I were kind of talking about it. I thought it was where the game really turned. It was late, under a minute to go, down by 4. Manaman looked like the defense thought for a minute she was going to kind of back out, and she used that quickness to split them, got the layup, then got the steal and hit the layup, and all of a sudden a 4-point game becomes an 8-point game with about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, there again, we just kind of broke down, and fatigue gets to it too. They were tired, and there again, she's just a great player, and can't take anything away from Newell Fonda or her. They did what they needed to do to win the game, and I'm really proud of our kids to come here and battle. And like you said, we got down 10. We could have lost by 20 and folded, but we battled back. And like I said, we had her down to 3 and just couldn't quite get over the hump. And that's totally in part to a great player on their team.
Coach, rebounding battle tonight I thought could be a key. I thought maybe you guys might be able to, with your size and your talent down in that block, maybe get the advantage there. How did you feel like the rebounding and inside play went tonight?
Well, our inside play really wasn't too bad. There again, that was a comment at halftime, was our shooting percentage. I don't know for sure, but I'll guess our shooting percentage was really good the first half. It's just we didn't get enough attempts, and that was the difference. And which that means our defense is that much better. If they turn it over 10 times and we turn it over 20, that's given them a lot more possession. So to keep it close as it was, you know, our defense was really pretty good tonight.
Well, Dave, I tell you what, I appreciate you joining me here tonight. You got a solid ball club here. Best of luck the rest of the way, and I know I'll see you somewhere down the road before it's over.
You bet. Glad to have you here.
Head coach Dave Birks with the South Central Calhoun girls basketball program.